YouTube script. Why most older people struggle to live past 80. 5 unexpected reasons that quietly shorten life. Hey there, my wise friends. Welcome back to the channel, where we talk about living healthier, happier, and longer. Because age is just a number, right? I'm your host. And today, I'm sitting down with you like we're having coffee at my kitchen table, sharing some heartfelt thoughts about something that's been on my mind. Why do so many older folks struggle to live past 80? You know, when I was younger, I thought 80 was just a milestone, not a finish line. But as I've grown older, I've seen friends, family, and even myself face challenges that quietly chip away at our years. Today, I want to share 5 unexpected reasons that might be holding us back from reaching those vibrant 80s, 90s, or even 100s. These aren't the usual suspects like heart disease or diabetes, though those matter too. These are the sneaky, under-the-radar things we don't talk about enough. I've been there, I've seen it, and I want to pass on what I've learned to you, my younger friends, so you can live longer and stronger. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's dive into this heart-to-heart. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you find this helpful. It means the world to us. Reason 1. Loneliness sneaks up and steals your spark. Let's start with something that hits harder than we like to admit. Loneliness. You know, when you're in your 50s or 60s, life changes. Your kids move out, maybe you retire, and suddenly the house feels quieter. I remember when my best friend, Mary, retired. She was so excited for all that free time, but a year later, she told me, "I feel invisible." That broke my heart. Studies show that loneliness can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It raises stress hormones, weakens your immune system, and even messes with your sleep. Think about it. In America, we value independence, but sometimes we forget how much we need each other. I've seen folks in their 70s perk up just because they joined a book club or started volunteering at the local animal shelter. My neighbor, Tom, started walking with a group at the park every morning. And he says it's not just the exercise, it's the laughter and stories that keep him going. So my advice, don't wait for people to come to you. Join a community center, call an old friend, or even adopt a pet. Those connections are like medicine for your soul. Reason 2, ignoring small health signals. Next up, let's talk about those little health signals we brush off. You know what I mean? That nagging back pain, the occasional shortness of breath, or even feeling more tired than usual. When I was 62, I kept ignoring this weird tightness in my chest. I thought, oh, it's just stress. Turns out, it was early high blood pressure, and thank goodness I caught it in time. The thing is, as we age, our bodies whisper before they shout. Ignoring those whispers can lead to bigger problems down the road. In the U.S., we're lucky to have access to health care, but I know it's not always easy to navigate. Still, getting regular checkups, blood pressure, cholesterol, even a simple eye exam can catch things early. My cousin Linda found out she had glaucoma during a routine eye visit, and because she acted fast, she saved her vision. So don't skip those doctor visits, even if you feel fine. And here's a tip. Keep a little notebook of symptoms, no matter how small. It helps your doctor connect the dots. Your body's trying to talk to you. Listen up. Reason 3, forgetting to feed your mind. Now, this one's a biggie. We stop feeding our minds. When you're young, you're always learning. New job, new hobbies, new tech. But as we hit our 60s, it's easy to get stuck in a rut. I'll be honest, I used to think, I'm too old to learn how to use that smartphone. But then my grandkids showed me how to video call, and now I'm hooked. Keeping your brain active isn't just about staying sharp. It's about living longer. Research from places like Harvard shows that mental stimulation, like learning a new skill or solving puzzles, can lower your risk of dementia and even add years to your life. My friend Joe, who's 78, took up painting after his wife passed. He says it's not just about the art. It's about feeling alive again. So try something new. Take a cooking class, learn a language, or even play chess with your neighbor. Your brain's like a muscle. Use it or lose it. Reason 4, moving less, stressing more. All right, let's talk about movement or the lack of it. I know, nobody wants to hear about exercise, especially when your knees creak like an old door. But here's the thing. Staying active isn't just about hitting the gym. It's about keeping your body and mind in balance. When we stop moving, our muscles weaken, our mood dips, and stress creeps in. And stress is a silent killer. It spikes your blood pressure, messes with your heart, and makes it harder to sleep. I learned this the hard way. A few years ago, I was so stressed about my finances that I stopped my daily walks. I gained weight, felt sluggish, and honestly, I wasn't myself. Then I started doing yoga, just 15 minutes a day from a free YouTube video. It wasn't about becoming a fitness guru. It was about feeling good again. In the West, we sometimes think exercise has to be intense, but even gardening or dancing to your favorite Motown hits counts. My Aunt Clara, who's 82, swears by her line dancing group. She says it's her happy hour. So, find something you love and move a little every day. Your heart and your spirit will thank you. Reason 5, losing purpose after retirement. Finally, let's talk about purpose. Retirement is sold as this golden dream. Sleep in, travel, relax. But for a lot of us, it can feel like losing a piece of who we are. I remember when my husband retired, he was lost for months. He'd worked as a teacher for 40 years, and suddenly, he didn't know what to do with his days. That lack of purpose can quietly eat away at your health. Studies show that people with a sense of purpose live longer, have lower rates of depression, and even sleep better. In our culture, we tie so much of our identity to work. But purpose doesn't have to come from a paycheck. It can be mentoring a young person, volunteering, or even tending a garden. My friend Susan, who's 75, started tutoring kids at her local library after she retired. She says it gives her a reason to get up every morning. For me, making these videos is my purpose. It's my way of passing on what I've learned to you. So ask yourself, what lights you up? What makes you feel like you're making a difference? Find that and hold on to it tight. So, there you have it. 5 unexpected reasons why so many of us struggle to live past 80. Loneliness, ignoring health signals, neglecting our minds, moving less, and losing purpose. But here's the good news. Every single one of these is something we can change. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small. Call a friend, book that doctor's appointment, try a new hobby, take a walk, or find one thing that gives you purpose. These little steps add up to big years. I've been around long enough to know that life isn't always easy, but it's always worth living. You, my friends, are stronger than you think, and you've got so much wisdom to share. So, let's make a promise to ourselves to live not just longer, but better. If this video spoke to you, please give a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and hit that subscribe button so we can keep this conversation going. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one thing you're going to do to live healthier and happier? I can't wait to hear from you. Until next time, stay strong, stay connected, and keep shining. See you soon.